Hi, winning people. How are you doing? I have an interesting word that God gave me recently. It's a very interesting demonstration. We got into a friend's car, and he pulled over at a petrol station to get fuel. So he gets his fuel. We embark on our journey, and along the way, he looks at the fuel gauge and he says, "I, the gas is not showing. We put gas, but the gas is not showing. Like the gauge is not going up, but we know that we have full tank." So we were not worried because we know we have full tank. Okay, so it's fine. It's going to show with time. We proceeded. We just talking about other things, like it was not a concern. So then I had the revelation that sometimes when we speak life, because the Bible says, let the poor say I'm rich, let the sick say I'm healed. So sometimes you speak into your situation and it's not changing. Like, let the poor say I'm rich, but I'm still broke. I'm still in debt. No hustle is coming through. Nobody's coming to my shop. I declare that, I'm going to make business this week, and the first client hasn't even shown up yet, and it's Tuesday. Or you say, I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus, I'm healed. And I wake up with a headache, just like yesterday. I wake up with my tumor. I wake up with my anorexia or whatever it is, my mental illness or my depression, my stress. What's going on? And it hit me that it will show with time. It might not show yet, but the truth is, fuel is in there. Regardless of the fact that, the gauge is still pointing downward, but gas is in there. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. You are healed by the stripes of Jesus. The migraine, might still be, but you are healed. It's just a matter of time. Your job is to speak life. Regardless of the situation, your job is to speak. Keep speaking. Keep speaking. Just keep speaking. Your friends are laughing at you and are questioning your faith and are wondering, which God is this? Just give it up. What is it? Your marriage is like, your partner is still violent and you're like, this is the best partner I will ever have. And so I speak, I speak the grace of communication upon this marriage. I speak this and that. But, you've gone to the second therapist, you've gone to the third counselor, and things are not changing. I'm not saying anybody that beats you need to stay with them. No, leave. You're going to die there and not be able to fulfill purpose. But I'm saying that there are things that go wrong in partnerships that you don't have to walk out. But it's challenging, it's painful. You're in there, but it's painful. And, you speak life, but things don't change. The fact that it hasn't responded to your voice doesn't mean it's not happening. The gas is still in there, regardless of the fuel gauge pointing downward. The gas is still in there. So it's just a matter of time. It will pick up. And before we knew it even, we forgot that story. We were talking about other things. I slept at some point. But by the time we got to somewhere and we were looking at the gauge, it was already up. It's just a matter of time. And I found that a very interesting analogy that sometimes, if situations don't turn around immediately or within the time frame, we want the situations to turn, and we begin to doubt God, and we begin to question faith, and we begin to reverse our voices. We begin to speak like the circumstance and not speak faith. But God talks about not giving up on your confidence, not cutting off your expectation, not relenting on your declaration. So you keep speaking. Your child is still hooked to drugs, and you're a believer, and you've been praying, and you've been, you've committed this child to God, because the Bible says, commit your ways unto the Lord, and He will give you great success. You've committed this child to Abeg. This is a serious project. You've committed them to God. The situation, which is the child, is still hooked even more. In fact, now they've disappeared from the house. You've not seen them in 2 months. Now you begin to relent. You begin to speak otherwise. You begin to speak like the situation. You start saying, oh, maybe they were just, that was their path. Maybe, maybe they were meant to be like that. Or, you know what, I'm so tired, I give it up. Let whatever happen. You cannot hand your situation over to the enemy. That is what the enemy is doing. He's stretching your faith. He's stretching your confidence, so that you hand over your situation. You really never throw in the towel, never give in. Speak life until everybody calls you crazy. We had gas in there, but what we said, we were confident. We were driving off confidently, knowing that we have gas. Regardless of what the gate shows, we have gas. We are not shaken. We are not afraid. We are not casting away our confidence. We are not parking. We keep driving. The gauge is over here, but we keep going because we have confidence that there is gas. Hey, oh my God. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You might not have school fees. You might not see where it's going to come from, if it was going to come. But you speak life. You see, me, I will go to school. Me, I will advance my learning. Me, I will go to school. I don't care. My job is to go to school. God is Jehovah Jireh, and He will provide. He will provide for me. He will provide. My job is to speak life and believe and not cast down my confidence. I will go to school. God will make a way. The Bible says is it the Bible or the song or the singer that said, He makes a way where there is no way? I mean, He paved a pathway. God put a whole highway in the middle of a sea. What are you talking to me about not having school fees? God will provide. He's Jehovah Jireh. He will provide. He will provide. I don't look like I'm heading anywhere, but for me, I will not die average. As for me and my lineage, we will do exploits. I don't know how, but I will put my faith forward. I will put my foot forward, and I will go, because God is going to accelerate me. He's the God of speed, and He's my Father. My business matters to Him, because my business is about His business. You align with your words. Align with your words. Never relent. Regardless of how the situation is accelerating towards the wrong direction, never relent. Speak life.